Hi, my name is Celia. I'm going to be 30 in 2 months, and I have never been in a serious relationship.
When I was little, I really didn't think it was going to be this hard to find someone.
The typical explanation at this point is that I've probably already met the love of my life and told him to f***.
I want a good man. I don't care if he is great, I just want him to be good.
Can someone please explain to me where all the really lovely, emotionally available guys are? That would be great, thank you. Because basically, every single person I meet is not looking for a relationship. Nobody approaches you in public
I want to be loved candidly, something you can feel from a photograph.
I get outside and I look around and I realize I am quite literally the only person sitting by myself. It just made me so sad to the point where I got up and I literally went inside and I felt like I couldn't enjoy the stunning day that it was today because I was like, I'm so fucking sick of doing stuff by myself.
I've been single coming up to 3 years now, and sometimes that's really fucking lonely. And although there was the situationship guy and I've been on a few dates and stuff, I've not been in anything that even resembles a relationship. That can be really fucking difficult. And even when you've got a life you love and I've got loads of friends and family and hobbies and interests and passions, sometimes it is really lonely. And you get these people who are like, oh, you'll find it when you're least expecting it. It's like, cool. But when is that going to be? And there is nobody knocking on my door except the postman, and well, he's old and I don't want the postman.
I want a love that is safe. I want a love that is gentle. I want a love that is calm. Not perfect, but sweet. A love that uplifts you. A love that cares about your mental. A love that is thoughtful. Am I bringing chaos or am I bringing peace? That's the kind of love that I want.
Can we please just normalize being nervous that you're not going to find your person? I'm fucking nervous. Everyone's like, you're 31, you have plenty of time. But yes, have you seen the options? Have you seen the dating pool? The pool is empty. There's no water in the pool. So the fish in there are literally dead. I'm kind of joking, but not really. I get it. I'm going to be fine if I don't find my person. I don't want to be fine alone. I want to be fine with a fine man. And I got so much flack for saying I feel nervous because everyone's like, you have so much time. Comment below because I know I'm not the only one who feels fucking nervous. In this day and age, it's scary.
It's been on my mind a lot recently because I've realized that every single girl I know in my life, every woman in her 20s that I know, has been feeling lonely lately for some reason. And the reasons are all different. Whether they moved somewhere new and they feel like they have no friends there, or they got into a relationship, or they got out of a relationship, or they're single and they haven't found their person yet, or they just had a baby and they feel lonely as a new mom, or they can't get pregnant and they feel like their friends are all moving on to a new stage of life, and da-da-da-da-da. There are a million different reasons why you could feel loneliness. I think it's especially more prominent in your 20s, and especially in your mid-20s, because that's really when you start trying to figure out who am I, what am I doing, what do I believe in, who do I want to be, what is my future. And those can all be very overwhelming thoughts. And then when you add in these other elements of being in a different stage of life than your friends, or again, not feeling like you have super close connections in your life or something like that, or if you have a strained family relationship, anything, it can all just add to so much stress and anxiety and overwhelm. And really the only reason I'm making this video is to say that you are not alone at all if you're feeling like this. And I don't think there's necessarily a solution, but I just think it's helpful to know that so many other girls and other women around you are feeling the exact same way. Even these girls that you see on social media and you think they're thriving and their lives look amazing and perfect and it looks like they have so many friends.
Somebody could tell me what it is be finding all these good men, because honey, I need me a good man that I don't have to bill. I tired of billing these boys and preparing them for next girl. No, I can't do that no more.
They're always like, oh, girls don't like nice guys. And nice guys never win. Well, I know how the nice guys feel now. I know exactly how they feel.
Whenever men say that they have given up on love, they're not saying that they hate women. They're just saying that they really put a lot of their commitment and love and respect into a relationship just for it to not work out. So instead of jumping into another relationship, he's really trying to figure his life out and build himself as a person. Because why is he going to waste his time in another relationship if he doesn't know if he will truly be sure about being in one?
I didn't choose to be child-free. I chose not to have babies with men who could barely even support themselves, let alone a baby. I chose not to start a family with highly toxic men who had mental health issues that they refused to address. I chose not to have children with men who would ultimately themselves just become another child to parent. Whatever the reason, the choice to be child-free for some women is very important. I chose not to procreate with losers.
Y'all, the weirdest thing in the entire fucking world is happening to me right now. I'm dating a man that isn't toxic. No, like, hear me out. Like, he isn't toxic at all. Like, he's actually, like, perfect. So where's the catch? Like, when does the catch come in? Like, do you think he's secretly dating me so he can, like, kill me? Like, is that the catch? Where's the catch?
Hear what anyone says and we can argue in the comments, but dating right now in 2024 is the hardest thing that I've ever done in my entire life.
Are you serious?
I could probably pass the bar exam right now and it'll be easier than dating. And I'm so serious.
To stop dating. I have to stop dating. I go on one date and in the next 24 hours, I am thinking about every single little thing that went wrong. And guess what? Nothing went wrong.
So funny. Everyone wants a good man until the good man actually comes along, and then he has boundaries, self-respect for himself, and certain things that he expects from the woman and wants her to do, and certain things he doesn't want her to do. And all of a sudden he goes from being a good man to a narcissistic piece of you-know-what, when actually he's just a good man, and you're either not a good woman or you're just not ready for a good man. Because if you're looking for a good man, you're gonna have to go through some changes in order to be able to be with him. Because he will challenge you to do better.
I couldn't. I just wait for the guy to come up to me. But that never happens. So, I mean, what am I doing wrong? Do people actually go up and ask for a guy's number?
YouTube, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. So on today's episode, we are going to read comments from my previous videos that relate to this video. If you are here right now, do well to leave your opinions in the comment section because I may read them in my next videos. Now, the funny thing about today's video is we have almost half of these women talking about how they hate men, they can't stand men. And then we have half of them also talking about where are all the good men? I need a husband, I need a boyfriend, I regret not having kids, blah, blah, blah. This is how confusing these women can be sometimes. It's almost as if they don't know what they want at their big age. But then let's go into today's agenda. We are going to react to some of the comments that came in my previous video. So let's get into it. First comment says, in quote, I am ready to get married now. Translates to, I am ready to lock in future alimony and child support payments and take his house in the divorce I always planned to initiate. Wow. They are single because they won't settle for average normal men. They keep trading up or keep riding the CC for too long, okay? Most of all these women who are on these videos are attractive women. There must be more to their stories to be turning off men in such a way. Must be the way they present themselves in person. Of course, your beauty will attract the men, but your attitude or behavior will decide if they will stay or not. I agree with this comment. You want a husband, get in the queue, wait your turn. There's a lot of single men out there fulfilling their lives. You will just have to wait when they are ready. Might be a while. Okay, now this comment is so funny. Not interested in sharing my money or time with a broad that has been passed around or talks to tons of men online cause she's insanely insecure about herself and will leave me cause she isn't happy. People ask me why I'm single. My answer is always I just stopped caring. I'm busy doing my own stuff. I don't care for a woman that just creates arguments for no reason. Okay. Alright guys, this is where I am ending today's video. Let me know your opinions on this particular video. What do you think about this? Let's get interactive in the comment section, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and I promise you will love it here. Stay safe out there. Bye.